Hello, welcome to Waypoint Survival. Today, let's make a duct tape super match. Stay tuned. Most of us are aware that duct tape is very flammable, and I prefer the Gorilla brand tape, and I use it in teaching my classes. It's just, it's a thousand uses. I mean, it truly is a multi-purpose item to have in your kit. But even though duct tape will light, and you can use a flame on it, like a match or a lighter, and it will easily, catch fire. But we also like to light this using a ferro rod. But lighting duct tape with a ferro rod can be challenging. Perhaps one of these days I'll do a video and show you the tips and the tricks to successfully lighting duct tape with a ferro rod. At any rate, I wanted to come up with a way that was easy to light, but would also burn quite a long time, and would be relatively waterproof, water resistant at least. And so I came up with an idea, and I want to share that with you right now. So what I'm going to use for this duct tape super match is I'm going to take the roll of duct tape, and I'm just going to pull off a short section of it. You don't need a whole lot, just 3 or 4 inches, just a little bit longer than your finger. And again, this is not a specific rule, but just something about that big. So again, not a huge piece of duct tape. I'm going to lay it down like this with the sticky side up. Of course, it will stick to your fingers. You got to be a little bit careful with it. Then, in this bag, I have a couple of items. I have some cotton balls soaked with petroleum jelly. And all I did was I took and I rolled it in my hand to make it kind of a long tube-like structure. What we're going to do is we're going to put it right here toward this end on the duct tape. Right like that. The other item that I have in this bag is I have some magnesium shavings. And you can either make these yourself or you can just buy them. I actually purchased this bag, and they're not horribly expensive. Any milling place that works with any kind of magnesium, again, you can buy this online. Just take some of these magnesium shavings, and we're going to sprinkle them in kind of a line on this duct tape. And so that's kind of what we end with. There's not a whole lot of finesse to this, so you don't have to fiddle with it a whole lot. And the other thing that we're going to do is we're going to take and open up our Waypoint Survival Fire Kit, and you've perhaps seen the video to this, and if you wish I can put a link up here. But I've got some small slivers of fat wood, and so what I'm going to do is I'm going to slide out one of these small slivers, and I'm going to put that in here as well, just like this. Okay, so that's the basic components of our duct tape super match. Then all we do is we just roll it up. Just like this. And there you have a duct tape super match. What you do is you can just take this end, and this is cotton balls that have been soaked in petroleum jelly to make them a little more waterproof and also to make them burn longer. And so you could make several of these and keep these in your kit. Alright, so the real question is how well do they burn? That's a little windy out here today, but that's alright. So we do just like we would normally. We pull out and fluff up the cotton ball. And again, that's about 1/3 of a cotton ball, so it's not the full thing, it's just a part of it. Alright, and then just like we would normally with our ferro rod, we just get in here and we strike it, and it starts burning. And of course you can hold this with your hand if you wish. It's going to catch pretty quick. And once that duct tape starts to burn, it's going to get a pretty good flame going. Now the nice thing about this is going to burn for quite a while. And because you've got the fat wood, you've got the magnesium, you've got the duct tape, and the cotton ball, of course, to get it started easily with the ferro rod. But you could put this in some pretty wet tinder, and it's going to really get your fire going very, very well. So it's just a simple and cheap, easy way There's not a lot of money in something like this. Once you get, the bag of magnesium cotton balls, you can get, here in the States, you can get like 400 of them for a couple of dollars. And then as this burns, magnesium will gradually ignite, and it's going to just make a really great fire for you. So even with the wind blowing, it burns pretty strongly, and every once in a while you'll see a large flare up as the magnesium gets hit. Now you want to make sure and roll this long ways. If you do it the other way, it doesn't work quite as well, and but this way you get a really good fire, and it burns for quite a long time. Now I do want to tell you that you don't want to breathe this smoke, of course, because the glue and all of that and the duct tape is not good for your health. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video on how to make a duct tape super match. And if you have any ideas or comments, please leave them in the comments section below. This is James Bender for Waypoint Survival. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Also make sure and check out the links in the description box below. And if you haven't done so already, please subscribe to the channel. We'd really appreciate it. And when you do subscribe, make sure and press that bell button so that you can be notified of all of our upcoming videos. And we'll talk to you next time.